the nosebleed section.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Barndo. Today I've got the pleasure of doing the recap for the semi-finals, MLCW Season 2, Aussie WootWoot, JTJ2, and you can see there a win to WootWoot, 43-43 now. It was a drawn on stars, percentage was a decider. The teams worked out to go with a 2 Town Hall 10, 13 Town Hall 9 breakdown, and as expected, the 10s were sat on the 2 stars, and then the rest were 3 stars. So JTJ used 1 hit down and WootWoot used 3. So that means 3 out of 4 Town Hall 10s were used as hit downs. So how did that equate out to a win? And that was a Town Hall 9 versus 10 hit up of 62%. There's not huge percentage, but the 83% from Shine there on number 1, that's allowed the double banger, and it's given the 1%. So it was an absolutely tense final sort of 10 minutes, and you can see there there was a series of events where the Town Hall 10s, there was 3 hit downs, 1 from WootWoot, then 1 from JTJ, then another from WootWoot. The Town Hall 9 hit up from Swift, and then of course the Town Hall 10 remaining attack on JTJ's side didn't manage to improve any percentage or hit the 2 star there, so that was going for a 3 star. I think really well done to WootWoot with their decisions to make the final play, and unlucky for JTJ there to have 1 Town Hall 9 attack missed. That means that could be a possibility of allowing them to get that extra a Town Hall 10 versus 10 attack, and it's just absolutely amazing order of events. Really enjoyable war, fun to be a part of in these smaller leagues, 15v15s, and you know, any war that's decided in the last sort of 5-10 minutes. You can see only 1 6-pack there. Any war that's decided at the end is an enjoyable war. Obviously, I'm a part of another 6-pack there for 2 6-packs for JTJ. So well done, guys. You know, any part of a war, even being a part of CWL, is enjoyable. You know, you want these wars. This is what organised wars is all about, is having 2 level sides going at it, a pressure, and just seeing what happens. You know, balls to the wall. It was really good fun. So we're just going to have a look at the 4 fresh hits from WootWoot. Now, JTJ outdid them at Town Hall 9s, obviously WootWoot needing 3 hit downs. So it was 4-6 on the tallies of fresh hit 3 stars. So you would think it should be a little bit more than that, but that's sort of where it is. And there's still a little bit of life left in Town Hall 9, which is good. People are changing their bases, structures, and textiles. It's good to see a bit of extra kick in Town Hall 9. It'd be hard to see it go down. It's still probably one of my favourite Town Hall levels behind Town Hall 10. Really enjoyable. So Dr. Terror, new to the ACA, the Aussie Alliance, has come to have a bit of a tryout with his 9. Now he's gone in here with a a shattered go hog. So what I liked about the choice of that was the fact that there's nothing in this cell up here that's going to be pushing on his queen that's sitting in midfield and his bowlers that hang behind. So it's a good directional pull. If you had have gone the other way, it would have been a little bit different. You can see now, I honestly haven't watched all of these attacks. I'm still on holidays, so I'm going sort of a bit fresh. Now we can look at the hogs. They're not spammed out, they're surgical. That's good. First heel comes out, leaves himself a few hogs for the tail. Where the bomb's going to be, there's 1 that's going to get a few hogs. Nice second heel there. The queen's coming up the rear, picks out on that bomb tower. So yeah, a couple whizzies left. He'll drop them down now, does he? Yep, leaves himself a poison. So really good raid there. Not a terrible base. Well done, Dr. Terror. Now let's have a look at, where are we going to? Number 6. That's Eiffel. Good old Eiffel. What did he go in with here? Stoned, go bar low. Is it? Just a few loons, go bar ho. So really more, I'd expect he's got bowlers in the clan castle. It's kind of one of his meaty raids. Eiffel with the big 30-30s. It's a raid I do like. It's a raid I do use. Gundiver got the 6-pack this war as cleanups, and it was using the stone variations. So yeah, so start slowly with his golem. He doesn't rush it. Good for that, because that way he's not going to get stuff cornered up on that town hall. Unfortunately, that enemy queen is making some bloody good work on that golem, and luckily enough it gives the wizard time to cover it there. So he's got his 3 golems in. He's either stuffed up his wall breakers or didn't take enough. Forces him to use his jump. He had 2 jumps anyway, so he probably didn't need wall breakers in the first place. So his kill squad's going through the middle there. He's used everything on his kill squad, including his heal. Bowlers get Jimmy Bob support. Queen's in midfield raping it, and just leaves his hogs to run through. So yeah, pretty simple attack, pretty simple strat. Enemy King's going to come up and give the Queen a bit of a touch up. How you going, Queen? She says no thanks. No means no. And thank you, Mother, for the rabbits, a fresh 3. So well done there, Eiffel. Good to have him back in the system. Now, number 8, Josie Wales. Loves to do his different attacks. And what I liked about this attack, I did watch the intro to this just to see what it was. He's used the arch for the clan castle draw there. That's a free draw. Pops out old Jimmy Bob. Gives himself a baby dragon, then pops his queen behind it and says, hell no, we won't go. I like this. It means he's going to use a lot of his king strength. Has to pop his rage. But it means the queen comes up behind. It's a massively cheap way of getting the enemy clan castle. I didn't watch this far, so he's got his loons pushed up to tank for his queen. Bit of an emergency tank, and how you going? Knocks out the enemy queen. That is spot on. Balls to the wall. Great way of getting into it. So he's got 3 air defences left. How many hounds is he going to have? He's going to have 4 hounds, so it's going to be a quad lava low. Troll Tesla tries to get his things back there. We'll put it into 2mo now. And yeah, pretty simple. Starts going through spells. Didn't take any heals. Didn't really need him with the wizard tower positioning there. Those hounds are starting to hurt. There pops one. There pops another. And there pops the last. No spells left. That would have been a hairy finish. Lucky loons had split up there. Still quite a good chunk of loons left. So good raid. Great analogy. Those are the kinds of things with those free draw clan castles. I always do tell people you've got to work with them. And that was a great way of saying it. You don't see that often where people drop in loons as tanks for heroes. It's a great strat when you're doing farming to use those, because a lot of the times you're sort of stuck for ways to do things. And awesome raid, Josie. Now we're going to go down to number 15, and that was Flex and Always. Attacked by Fly. Now what's she gone in with? A Golaloon. Looks like 2 golems, probably going to be bowlers in the clan castle, I'd have to guess. Now what I liked about, I did watch the start of this, what I liked about it was the decision of where she's chosen to take the golems and make the kill squad has been into the queen. So what's going to happen here is you've got 2 front side air defense and the possibility of getting a 3rd and a 4th with your kill squad. It won't happen straight away. It won't be quick. Bit of a late poison here by the looks of it. Very late poison. Could have got that enemy queen at the same time. But it means you're going to get 2 air defenses straight away, and it means that you've got the options of your kill squad, if you start your air, of the kill squad then working in towards and getting more. So Queen didn't go inside. That's made it hard. Jimmy Bob's there tanking at least, which is good. Giving her a bit of backup, moral support. I got you, Queen. I got you. And really popping Jimmy now would have been a nice time, but holds onto it. Still waiting for an air phase. Where's the air phase, we all say? Let's go Fly. So out comes in, aiming for that bottom one first. Jimmy Bob starts going around, giving that Queen great support, pulling on that cannon. Unfortunately, with that mortar and that wizard tower, is going to lose his barbarians and tanks. But the air phase has gotten in and done a fair chunk. Still 2 haste left. 4 wizards, so she's obviously either taken too many or forgotten to put them down. It's a bit of a scraper raid, but keeping in mind it was a fresh hit, so there we go. Just enough to get through. Still 4 wizards left sitting there. Still a haste. What are we doing, Fly? So, yeah, you can see sometimes not even the prettiest raids they can make it. It's just a matter of persistence and working your strats and having a good plan. And what's gotten that raid to the 3 stars there was just a simple choice of where to put the kill squad. Guaranteed 2 air defences. Possibility of them getting through and doing some more. Great raid fly. Really good war. Thanks, JTJ2. Anything that goes that close, and it would have been the war that got stolen. They would have really thought they had that in the bag up until the final decisions there of using a Town Hall 9 to hit that number 2. That was great strategy from WootWoot side. So, yeah, hope you guys had a laugh and clash on.
I got hip-hop taste buds. I wanna hear that bass when I make love. Wanna hear some lyrics when I wake up.